one of these from Caritas Australia headquarters here. And we have a number of schools from across the country, a few different places in New South Wales, and we've got Western Australia and Queensland involved as well. So welcome to all of the high schools, and it's a rare chance we have today to meet face-to-face really, but via the latest technology, some of the people that Caritas works with overseas. So you will all have seen Eric and Ma's video, hopefully online. I encourage you to check that out if you're watching the live stream and you're not one of the participating schools, to check out Eric and Ma's video and learn a little about the work that Caritas does with Tutu Rural Training Centre over there. This year, Project Compassion has the theme Food for Life, and each of our stories is about providing food for people to have a full life and a good life. And we understand how important food is for each community. So we've got stories from 6 different regions in the world, and they're each worth checking out. Different aspects of food are covered, including how it's essential for life, how we need it to be sustainable so that we can continue looking after future generations, and just the work that goes into producing the food as well. With no further ado, though, I will introduce our special guests all the way from Fiji. We have Eric and Ma. So I'll ask Eric and Ma to say hello, or Bula, and introduce themselves and a little about the work that Caritas Australia supports, that they've been involved with at Tutu Rural Training Centre.
Hi, I'm Bula. We are Ma.
I'm Eric.
And we are delighted to be here through the invitation of Caritas Australia to be able to visit schools and Google review and share our stories.
Yes, we are part of Project Compassion this year, and we come from Fiji and island of Tavuni, where there is Tutu Rural Training Centre, and Tutu Rural Training Centre is where we and programs offered to married couples, and Tutu Rural Training Centre is being assisted for a long time by Caritas Australia. And we have been part of the program, and we are very privileged to come and share all that we have learned and benefited from Tutu through your support of Caritas Australia.
Great, thank you for that introduction, Eric and Ma. And I believe every school will have seen you before on video, but it's great for them to meet you face to face, and I'm sure they really appreciate this opportunity. So we'll pass now to the first school, Mazaday College in Wagga Wagga. I believe you had a question about life before Tutu.
Hi guys, we're from Mazaday, Wagga Wagga, and we were just wondering, in the video you said you ate unhealthy food, but what unhealthy food were you eating before Tutu Rural Centre, and what helped you with your planning of the meals?
Yes, thank you for the question. Life before Tutu was just a normal life that had been lived by our elders and our parents in the village, the normal lifestyle that is there. And there are lots of, there's always food, but unhealthy food, like we did not have a proper balanced diet, and how we have the food from the 3 main groups to have a healthy balanced diet for us and for our children. So like eating more of taro or cassava, tapioca that you call, or rice, which has lots of carbohydrates. And also often we eat a lot of junk food, like tin stuff from buying from the supermarkets and noodles. And also at times we just eat what are the leftovers. So we saw that these were not very healthy. After we did the course in Tutu, then we realized that how much we are missing, and Tutu really helped us to plan a proper meal and how we cook our meal and have a balanced diet for us and for our family. So that we are really thankful for the courses that we followed at Tutu.
Thank you to Mazaday for that question all the way from Wagga Wagga. We have a question here from a school which is written in St Ursula's College in Toowoomba. They're not able to join us on video chat right now, but I'll read this question on their behalf. They ask Eric and Ma, what is it that made you want to take part in the married couples course?
Thank you. We were very inspired by the couples, those who have been to the course in Tutu. So they have been an influence in our life, and therefore we were eager to participate in the course. So this really has benefited us a lot through our involvement through the courses.
One thing that we were really inspired us was to see how couples live their marriage, their relationship, and something new that learned in Tutu. We had problems in our marriage at that time. Difficulties were there, differences were there. So we thought, why not give it a try? So we just wanted to go, and not only marriage, but we also saw the way how they manage their farm, the food that they plant, and the food that they eat. Those are some of the things that we saw, and we're really eager and we're keen to go and follow the courses that we do.
Great, thank you very much, Eric and Ma. We may have some more questions about the married course later. At the moment, I'd like to pass to St. Scholastica's in Glebe, who have a question.
Hi, I'm Sophie from St. Scholastica's, and we were just wondering what changes you've seen in your children as a result of the course completed at the Tutu Centre.
We have really been blessed with the course that we have been through Tutu, and this has really impacted our family through the way that we have brought up our children and raised them to become more responsible in their life and be more matured, and being able to provide them with good education and to help them be self-sufficient and be able to take over their responsibilities.
And other changes that we also have seen in them, that grown a lot in their faith, and at the same time taking ownership of the work that is there at home. Like the girls would help Ma in the kitchen, clean the house, work in the flower gardens, and the boys would come and help me feeding the ducks and the chickens and taking care of the goats, and even working in the vegetable garden. And so lots of changes, and that especially living the values that we believe in, and like having time for prayer, making time to sit together during meals, and be there for one another, and also assist others.
Thank you, St. Scholastica's, for that question. I might ask a follow-up on that, Eric and Ma. Yesterday, I was lucky enough to visit some schools with you, and one of the students thought to ask what your children are doing now, what opportunities they've had in their life. We saw in the video that a number have gone to university, and I thought it was quite good when you shared the opportunities that young people can have in Fiji if they have, I guess, a good life and a good family like yours to support them.
Okay, our children are 6. We have 6 children, like you know, and 4 of them have finished university, and that was one of the desires that we had, since we both, Ma and I, were not able to finish high school. So we had the desire that all our children go to tertiary education. And our eldest son, Nicholas, who had graduated with a degree in computer science, and at present is working with the government at the Ministry of Lands in Fiji. And our second daughter, Teresa, also graduated with a degree in teaching, and she's at the moment she's teaching in one of the schools in Fiji. And our third daughter, Jacinta, she graduated with a degree in business management, human resources, and economics.
And our fourth son is Dennis. He's a sports science teacher, and he's teaching at our local school, the physical science teacher. And our daughter, Rosalinda, she's on her final year, and she's doing English and maths. She wants to become a secondary school teacher. And our youngest daughter is Grace, so she's on her second year studying journalism.
Great, thank you very much for that. That's good to hear of the opportunities your children have had. From St Andrews College, we have a question relating to how you're, I guess, raising children. So we can pass now to St Andrews.
Yes, please. Okay. Bula.
prospering on any farm, raising 6 children is difficult work and hard to sustain over 30 years. What has been your biggest challenge in achieving this, and how is it solved?
Yes, thank you for that question. Yes, it's all about commitment. Commitment, I would say, and how we commit ourselves in achieving our goals. It's indeed hard work and not easy, but we need proper planning and sacrifice. Through which we have been able to go beyond the challenges that there were and the difficulties that we faced to achieve this. We had the proper planning, and I think raising the children for parents and to have 6 children needs a lot of patience. I think that is where one of the things that really helped us, and that patience we learned from working in our relationship together. We had that patience, and then we made the sacrifices so that we could attain our goals for our children and for our family.
Yeah, our biggest challenge was trying to get them to higher education, especially reaching tertiary level. For us back in Fiji, that's a standard that normally parents just give up easily, so they don't have that future insight to further studies. So that was really a challenge for us, seeing that they were able to graduate from university. Unlike for us, we were unable to get that opportunity. So we are the products of, and they are the products of our sacrifice, being able to send them to good education.
Thank you very much, and thank you for that question, St Andrews College. I think you probably have to have the patience of saints to raise 6 children, but I'm sure Fiji will be better for having 6 young professional people out there to help in Fiji as well. We cross now to Nagle College in Geraldton, all the way over in WA.
Sure. Hello, my name is Alice, and
Hello.
this is Annabella, and we are from Nagle in Western Australia, and Annabella will have a question for you.
How has Caritas benefited others in your community?
Yes, Caritas through Tutu Rural Training Center has really inspired and impacted lots and lots of families in our community, beginning with the young men and the young women and also married couples like us. Today there are lots of families who are benefiting from this, especially in terms of where their children are now in education, the way their lifestyle has changed. There are more food on the table, more balanced diet of meal that they are eating. Also, they have been encouraged to plant more local vegetables and fruits instead of buying things from the shops. They save money at the same time, and they have a healthy and a balanced diet of meals that they have every day on the table. So that is really, really a big blessing to the people, that what Caritas Australia is doing through Tutu Rural Training Center.
And we are the products of those courses that were available back home through Caritas, and we have gained a lot. Thank you.
Thank you, Eric and Ma. We have a 5th school who's joined us online. I just want to check that this is the school on my list. Can you girls introduce yourself? Which school are you from?
St Ursula's College, Toowoomba, Queensland.
Oh, great. Okay, I asked your first question on your behalf, but right. I know you have a second question on our list, so could you please ask that second question?
Have the skills that you learnt in the course surpassed your generation, so made it past just your generation?
Yes, it indeed has surpassed our generation, because lots of young couples and young adults, men and young women, are coming to follow the programs that are being offered to them. Because in Fiji, over the years, through the financial constraints, many people were not able to finish high school. So even today, there are young people who are out there who are not able to finish high school, so go to tertiary education. So these people have an opportunity to have go to Tutu, where they have non-formal adult education. It's like a vocational center, but more than a vocational center, where young men and young couples are being offered programs which really helps them in their lives to move on.
Great, thank you very much, St Ursula's. We do have time for a few more questions, so I'll pass back to St Andrews in Marion. You have another question to follow with, so can we hear from St Andrews again?
So affordable fresh fruit and vegetables are in short supply in many areas of Fiji. How has being able to supply fresh fruit and vegetables impacted the lives of your community in both short and long term?
Yes, we do. We've seen that through fresh fruit and vegetables have really changed the lifestyle of the people. As you may know, that in Fiji we have a big, high rate of NCDs, the non-communicable diseases, just like high blood pressure, diabetes, etc. These are some of the problems that people face due to not having a balanced diet, not having enough vegetables and fruit on their diet. But with this, the causes, many people have benefited, and we see that now that by having more fruits and vegetables, people are benefiting, lifestyles are being changed. Even we, for us at home, we are not only planting for ourselves or selling, but we are also promoting in our community, where we have a small micro nursery where we generate seedlings and we sell it to the farmers at a very cheap rate so that they can plant vegetables and fruits for their families.
Great. So it's great for us to hear that the people who benefit from Tutu aren't just those who get to be the students, but also the broader communities who benefit from your business and other businesses started by people, and also just from the sort of informal training that happens amongst friends and family. So that's great to hear about too. We have another question from St Scholastica's College in Glebe.
How did you find out about the Tutu Centre, and did you know about Caritas before then?
Yes, we did not know about Caritas before this. We were invited by the Marist, one of the Marist priests who is working at Tutu Training Center, which is run by the Marist fathers. So he invited us to follow the program over to married couples. But we were really amazed that the way Caritas was assisting to the center, which we never knew before. And we were really thankful and we're grateful to Caritas Australia and to people like you who have been supporting Caritas.
Great, thank you, Eric and Ma. And would you like to share any more about your experience visiting Australia this time? Have you enjoyed your trip in Australia this year?
Oh yes, we have very much delighted, and we are very blessed to be able to visit lots of schools around New South Wales and Australia, and especially a big experience for us to see how the children are involved and committed to this charitable work that has been part of Caritas for many years, and we are just absorbed with so much love that you have all been providing for us during the years.
Yes, we have really enjoyed our stay here in Australia. We just wish that we had more time so that we could visit all the wonderful people, the schools that we are not able to visit. But nevertheless, having said that, the schools that we have visited, we really enjoyed the lovely and the wonderful people that they are, and the great work that you are doing this year for Project Compassion, and over the years too. All that you have provided, assistance, your generosity, your love to Caritas Australia, which not only assists us in Fiji but all over the world. And it is an eye-opener. It is something that we are going to take back and share with our people in Fiji.
Yes, well, we're very happy to have you here, and I know that all of the schools you've spoken to, whether online or in person, have very much appreciated your presence and your generosity. I think there's a lot we can learn in Australia from you in Fiji, even if whether it's about our own nutrition. I think we have some of the same problems here that we can perhaps learn some of your skills as well. But also the married course, I know, has affected a lot of people hearing those stories, and a lot of us are inspired by the two of you together as well. I thought I'd finish with one question. As you know, a lot of Australians visit Fiji and get a chance to see a small part of Fiji, but I thought I'd ask if there was anything you'd recommend we do if we get the chance to visit, or anything we should see or try to be involved in when we're there.
Thanks. Yes, the resorts that we see in Fiji are not the true. It's not the true Fiji. To able to experience the true Fiji, you have to go out in the rural areas where there's so much culture, so much tradition is still alive in Fiji today. And I know many of you, many people that go to Fiji as a tourist destination, they just go to the resorts and the hotels and then come back. They do not experience what is there in the rural Fiji. So we'd like to encourage you that if you are going to Fiji, please do come to the rural areas. Visit people like us. There's so much love and so much hospitality there for others, and I believe that you will really enjoy. You will really enjoy the rural areas of Fiji.
We love visitors like yourselves. Yeah.
Great, thank you very much, Eric and Ma, and thank you also to all of the schools that participated in this, our first live broadcast Google Hangout. We've just a quick thank you to each of the schools, and we'll put you up on the screen so you can see you. Marta, we've got St Andrews College, and so thank you to St Andrews College for your questions and for participating today. We have St Ursula's College all the way from Toowoomba. Marta Day was from St Andrews was from Marion, of course. We have St Scholastica's College in Glebe. Thank you, girls from St Scholastica's. We have Nagle College in Milton. And the last one I have here is Marta Day College in Wagga Wagga. Thank you to Marta Day for participating. I think I'll be down there in a couple of weeks, so looking forward to meeting you there. Thank you again to all of the schools, and especially to Eric and Ma for sharing your story through our video that has been online now for some time. A lot of schools have seen, but also, as I said, for coming to Australia, sharing your story with schools around Australia, online and in person. And we really do wish you the best, and for your work with Tutu and your ongoing life with your family, of course. I will also just pass on our thanks to all of the schools for their huge support during Project Compassion. I think the work that Catholic schools do across Australia makes a tremendous difference to the world, and each school sometimes thinks of how much they do, but when you combine that into a whole country full of schools contributing to make the world a better place, it really makes a tremendous difference in the lives of many people. I think I'll pass to Eric and Ma and ask them to have the final words. So Eric and Ma, anything else you'd like to add?
Yes, we have thank you, Brendan, and thank the many people and wonderful students who have been assisting Caritas. We'd like to encourage you to carry on with the wonderful work that you are doing in raising funds in your own schools, in your own families, and in your different areas, and that you continue to support and assist Caritas Australia, and that in turn Caritas will definitely reach out to the many people, and as we all want that by 2025 we'll end world hunger. So once again, on behalf of Ma and I, would like to thank you for your love, for your generosity, and we pray that our good Lord will continue to bless you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you once again to everyone, and please, after this is all over, the video will be available on YouTube shortly, so make sure to share that with the other parts of your school who may not have been able to participate just now. Thank you very much all.